The colorful night of the Milky Way. In a small town called Silver Moon, there lived a curious boy named Arby. He was 10 years old, full of questions, and loved to dream. Every night, Arby's favorite activity was to look at the sky. He loved the twinkling stars, but most of all, he was fascinated by the long, misty glow of the Milky Way. One quiet night, when the moon was dim, Arby leaned out of his window and stared up at the sky. Suddenly, he noticed something unusual. There was a colorful streak across the Milky Way. It shimmered in red, blue, and green, blending into a rainbow of light. Arby gasped, "Wow! How is this even possible?" At school. The next morning, Arby rushed to school and told his science teacher, "Sir, last night I saw the Milky Way glowing with different colors. It was like the sky was painted. What does it mean?" The teacher smiled and replied, "That's a wonderful observation, Arby. The Milky Way is actually our galaxy, filled with billions of stars, clouds of gas, and cosmic dust. Sometimes, when light from stars passes through those clouds, it changes. The gases and particles absorb certain colors and let others pass through. That's why you saw a spectrum of colors." Arby's eyes widened. "So spectrum means light gets divided into different colors?" The teacher nodded. "Exactly. Think of it like sunlight passing through a prism. Some colors are absorbed, some shine through. That's what creates those magical effects in the sky." The adventurer Arby became even more curious. "Sir, can I see this myself, more clearly?" The teacher encouraged him. "Of course. You can use a small telescope or even binoculars. Go outside the city where the night is dark and the moon is not too bright. There, you'll see the Milky Way more clearly. Some observatories and science centers also let visitors explore with big telescopes." That evening, Arby asked his parents to take him outside the town. They drove to a quiet hilltop, far away from city lights. The sky was sparkling. Arby took out his binoculars and pointed them toward the Milky Way. What he saw amazed him: clusters of stars shining like diamonds, faint clouds of dust, and streaks of colorful light weaving across the sky. It felt magical. The lesson. When Arby returned home, he opened his sketchbook. He drew what he had seen: the colorful Milky Way glowing in the night sky. The next day, he showed it to his teacher. The teacher smiled proudly and said, "Excellent, Arby. You observed, you asked questions, and you discovered the answer by yourself. This is the true spirit of science: curiosity, patience, and learning through experience."